Hi, I'm Tracy with the Toast to Artistry, and we're so excited to be here today in partnership with the City of Inglewood to host virtual art and crafts activities for you. You'll have the experience of working and doing everything from art on canvas, art on glass, planting your own seeds, growing your own herbs. We're happy to have you here, and we hope you have a great time. Thanks. Hi everyone out there. Hope all is going well. We're excited to be back with another fun activity that you can do right at home. With everything that's going on, and I just learned that like meat was limited 2 packs per person, why not grow our own vegetables? So we came up, myself and Mr. Vernon here, with this fun activity on how to plant your own and grow your own vegetables right at home. We started with a water bottle. I know all of us have these at home. And if
so that water bottle started like this, and you just cut it in half, like so.
Right.
And then we pre-painted it a little bit for you,
right,
to get it started.
You can choose any base color you want. We chose red. You can make this pretty. You might want to leave it solid. You can even leave it clear. But since we're an art studio, we kind of like to add colors. So with the red base, you can paint whatever you want on it. I like how the white pops against the red. You can make flowers. You guys are probably better artists than I am. That's fine. Happy faces. This is something for parents, children, grandmothers, uncles, anybody. And just on each side, I'm just gonna add a little color. And then we're gonna get into planting. What are we planting today?
We're going to do some tomatoes today, which is pretty simple, I guess. So we have some potting soil. You can just pretty much use any kind of potting soil, potting mix. Then you have some seedlets, like so, right? And of course, water is important. With our pots, we want to put some holes in the bottom. So since we're using a water bottle, what I did, and you'll see this when you do it, I poked holes in the lowest part of the bottle. So when the water runs off, it runs off to the lowest part and then runs out, like so, right? So that's our starting point. It's really simple, just a few things.
All right. And what kind of tools, because I missed the cutting of the holes. What kind of tools did you use?
The tools I used was if you're a kid, have your parents cut the bottle for you, because I used something called an X-Acto knife. And if you're an adult, cut your own bottle. But you can use an X-Acto knife to cut your bottle up like this. And that's it, that's your flower pot.
And the awesome thing about these water bottles is at first we thought, oh, where's the Sharpie? But these bottles, we discovered they have the nice ridges. So when you're using your X-Acto knife, whatever height you want, you could just cut along the ridges. You can also use, because at home in our little garden, you can use regular water bottles if you want to grow flowers, anything you want to go. You can get this. Did you get this at Home Depot?
I did get that at Home Depot.
Home Depot. We got seeds at Home Depot.
Yep.
They are open. Might have to wait in line for a minute or so, or you can order all this stuff online. So now that I have mine painted, they're pretty. I like that. That's pretty. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I love it.
We're gonna go on and get started.
All right, so what I like to do is put the dirt in first. So since we're using seeds, you can fill it up the dirt, probably up to, not necessarily to the top, probably to the line nearest the top.
That's about 3/4 of the way.
About 3/4 of the way, because the seeds we're just gonna push down into the dirt about a 1/2 inch and then cover. So the seeds can grow up through the dirt, so you can start seeing the growth as soon as possible. If you put it too low, then it takes a long time for the seeds to grow and show their root strength, right? So we'll take some dirt. You want me to fill yours up first?
Yeah.
I'll put some dirt in yours.
I'm so excited.
This is called a mix of cocoa and some aerating material, right? So it's a blend. It's called potting soil. It's really Miracle Grow. I don't mean to advertise Miracle Grow, but there it is.
Free
right?
Miracle Grow.
Miracle Grow. So I'm gonna put some more dirt in here.
And it's kind of wet. I'm gonna kind of shake it down. Is that good, Mr. Vernon?
Perfect.
Yeah, and I didn't say who I am. I'm Miss Tracy with the Toast to Artistry, where we do all kind of fun things in partnership with the City of Inglewood. And we are so excited to be here.
And so with the clear bottle, you can actually see the levels of the dirt. And one of the cool things about doing it with a clear bottle, depending on what type of plant and how fast it grows, you may be able to see the root base develop around the outside.
Oh, wow.
So the root base will show, it'll be at the bottom, it'll be on the sides, you can really see it, right? So I just filled mine up to like halfway, which is fine, right?
Okay, I'm gonna give you seeds here.
So I'm gonna open up the seeds. We're just gonna use one seed, two.
But you can I have other seeds. You can do oregano, you can do whatever it is you can do. What else?
We got peppers,
Peppers.
green onions, stuff like that. I like to probably do some of the the above dirt growing medium stuff. The carrots and stuff like that grow underneath, so something like this probably wouldn't work as well.
Or you can make your bottle taller.
Or you can make a taller bottle.
Yeah, cut it a little lower, maybe just grow a few carrots.
That's true. All right, so we're gonna take some of these seedlets, pour them out so we can get to them. Again, you can put a couple in there. Right now, we're just gonna work with one because we're doing some experimenting. So we're gonna work with one. So we'll take a seed, and we're gonna dig a little bit of hole here, just to put the seed in. So if
I dig a hole in mine too.
yeah, you just put a little hole in there. It's about a ½ inch down. All right. You drop the seed in. Boop. Just
One
like that.
seed?
We're gonna do one seed. And
Wow,
then watch
is
it
it like
grow.
one seed per tomato? Do you know, phlebotomist?
Yes.
We're gonna assume so.
We're gonna assume it's one.
But if you want to do a few more tomatoes?
Yeah. So then we're just gonna cover it up, just like that.
Okay, can I do mine?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pick mine up. You look at these little, can you believe this? Nature is amazing. This little bitty seed is gonna grow a larger, beautiful tomato, we hope. Alrighty, and I just stirred mine
Cover it
around.
up.
Oh my God, just
We
like
just need
that.
some water.
Have water here.
Have some water. Now, we're not going to overwater it right now because remember I carved some holes in the bottom. And those holes are for runoff. It's called runoff. The water that runs out and it needs to aerate. Air needs to go up through the plant. Believe it or not, it's the actual dirt and the plants breathe. Right? So you need that.
You want to pretend like you're pouring or just a dot? Because we
pour
don't
a
have.
dot.
Make sure when you pour this water, if you decide to do this in your home or whatever, you may want to put a plate up under it or do it outside.
Yeah. Now with seeds, you don't need a lot of water. We don't want to drown the seed out. So if you pour a lot of water in there, then the seed is all over the place. You want it to stay in the middle. You want to pour a little water in there?
Just a little. And the great thing about growing different, whatever it is you choose to grow,
That's great.
on each packet of seeds, it'll have instructions on how you care for whatever it is you're growing. So just make sure you read and follow those instructions. So now we're gonna stand here for about another week and wait and see, watch it grow. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Now, from this, at home we have like different designs if you'd like to. I call him Bob the Builder. For our children out there, they know who he is. You can make a bar if you want to put holes in the side of your plant dishes and hang rope and let them hang and grow. Get creative. You don't even have to use these if you want to buy a plant. What's it called?
A planter?
Yeah, that's a planter and grow larger. Even if you want to do it, if you're fortunate. We don't have a big backyard. We don't have dirt in our backyard, so we have to get creative. But if you have a backyard and you want to grow a garden, I remember, did your grandma used to grow a garden?
All the time.
We had all kind of things in our backyard. So, how long do you know?
Well, seedlings usually take it depends on, again, how far down you put it in there, but you'll usually be able to see life come up above that dirt within a week.
So, this has been our activity. Like I said, you can do several jars. You can stack the sizes, how you cut them, or you can grow different types of seeds and veggies. paint, create. I would suggest if you're gonna grow, maybe on the night before, paint, allow time to dry, so you can double coat and put stickers, whatever you want to do, get creative. I want to say thank you for joining us. Continue to follow us at Toast to Artistry and the City of Inglewood. We thank them, they're amazing, for great new virtual activities, because we're going to come out of this stronger than when we went in, and we're going to come out knowing things that we didn't know before. Have a great day.